How close is Orlo to the battlefield? And is he like near the throwers?
Zam, no!
Damn, yes!
Throwers.
Well, we got one more explosive left, so better make it a good one. They didn't make it a good one. It's an 8.
Heard. Assassins.
It's a 21.
You're killing it with these assassins. Fuck. Crusaders.
I mean, I hope so.
Mr. Crusaders.
All right. The Crusaders are going to kind of rally and charge these Guardians here. Well, does that count?
Yeah, that's close enough.
All right. 4. I should probably roll this die here. 14.
Heard. Do some good charging damage into the lines of these Guardians. Kites.
Okay. My kites. Can I like fly over the wall towards where those Guardians are fighting the Stalkers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
Do we have friendly fire turned on in this battle?
Yeah, of course, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna fly over. Oh,
I'm just gonna drop some explosives on everybody.
Just the battle mages. Oh, hey, zealots. So as I'm flying over top there, I'm gonna try and attack I'm going to drop bombs on the battle mages on the wall, and they're gonna not do it. 5.
Believe it or not, that's still enough.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
What am I looking at? Constructs.
Those zealots are running away?
Yes.
No.
No, they're not.
Have you tried no?
13? Again, I think?
You see as your constructs just start rolling over these groups of zealots and just absolutely turning them into goo.
What a delightful image.
Stalkers. Let's see how it goes, buddy.
Well, tits almighty.
And also
Stalkers. Oh, there we go. Finally. 22.
And also, you should have some.
And also, you should have some. 22. Those boys put their phones away. Said, "Oh, we didn't realize. Sorry, man." And now
I thought you meant cyber stalking.
They finally get their act together, and you see them start to really lay into these guardians inside of the gates.
They stop liking the Guardian swimsuit pics from 2013 and start fighting.
Bloodhunters.
Bloodhunters. Okay, so they are engaged physically with the Guardians and realize they are a ranged unit. However, I'd like to propose something to you. That they are also a little bit like Emmerin. And not necessarily the demon thing, but I presume some of them can change forms like lichens.
Absolutely. They all can.
Can just shred into these fuckers.
Yes.
Cool. So can I just attack them in melee?
Sure can.
Can I have a bonus because they're gone into these crazy lichen forms?
Yes, you can have an additional +1.
Can't hurt to ask, can it, Skelly?
We learned that already.
All right, so that is going to be, because math is hard, 13.
On the Guardians, that is this one. You see as they drop their bows and start turning and start actually tearing into these guardians. They just reach out and just rip his like throat clean out.
Now, Duck, I will impose something on myself here because I think it would be funny. The Bloodhunters, when they become the Lycan, when they are reduced to less than half health, they do have that chance of going berserk. So just keep that in mind.
Yes. We're gonna rally to here and hit the priests. Your priests will lose 1 unit, Sir Burke.
Uh-oh.
And then these are going to move. Oh, actually, these ones need to make a morale check, which they actually succeed. And then they are going to attack the arcane artillery, which they will miss horribly.
Holy fuck, we missed those knights getting through? God damn it.
No, we watched them.
And then
Watched them the whole time. Continued to attack the front gate the whole time, actually.
artillery.
Hey, I rerouted to attacking them, and they're almost dead. And now they're about to be real dead, hopefully.
Now they're about to be extra dead.
That episode of The Simpsons. I told you to
maybe
watch
they
the
won't.
building. I did watch it. I watched it start falling over, and then I watched it fall over.
Or Orlo listening in on the sisters talking. I did listen. What did they say? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I was listening. So that is only, they have +5. So that's only a 7 for the knights.
How is that not your favorite moment? Sorry.
So many favorite moments. I had to
So
pick
many
one.
good ones.
Scouts are up next.
Okay, so the scouts, they actually, I think, they can get exactly to these battle mages. So we're gonna dive bomb those battle mages.
Hell yeah, brother.
And they're still +3, right? Even though we lost an attack.
Yes.
Or lost a unit. I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't change the attack values.
oh, that one's a 19.
You see as these crows kind of dive bomb onto these mages who attacked them and did some pretty good damage, but they just start tearing out the clothes and everything are very thin, and there's not much to protect them from the claws of these birds. Guardians. Your guardians.
Rawr. Okay, I think actually I'm gonna use their turn to what is it the druids have? Is it healing word?
I think so.
I think they have both, don't they? Healing word, healing touch.
Yeah, probably. But so I should be within 5 feet of, because the warriors got healed already by the priests, right? So they're at full.
Yes. Or no, wait. Did they lose 1 or 2, Burke?
The Warriors?
Yeah.
I thought the Warriors were at...
Or no, sorry.
full.
Your Crusaders are the ones that lost.
The priests lost 1. They're down to 5.
But the warriors were back at full because the priests already healed them. So then I'm gonna heal. Actually, the warriors are out of my range anyway. I'm gonna heal the priests.
Heard.
And then I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna move my guardians back to help the priests against those knights.
So my druid spell list only has healing word, which would have an increased range.
They're all shouting at the same time.
Die, heal, die.
I
You're
believe in
doing
you.
great!
Spring break. I believe in you. I think only Dom gets that joke.
The enemy guardians go and miss. Oh wait, I have to do the Bloodhunters one. They miss literally everything. The battle mages go and your shapeshifter scouts take 1 more loss. And then the priests are up again.
All right. The priests are going to... or I should mark that they got healed. Huh? That's important.
Nah.
The priests are going to move up. And can they heal themselves? Or no, they don't need to. They are
Yeah,
going to heal.
they should be up at full, and the Guardians are also at full, so you don't have to worry about them. They haven't lost anything yet.
Yeah, they're going to heal my Crusaders again to bring them back up to full.
Hell yeah.
And that will be the priest's turn.
Enemy zealots, they will attack your warriors and miss. The other unit of zealots is gone. The acolytes will go, and I just almost threw my dice across the room.
That'll happen.
They will attack your warriors.
Uh-oh.
Those bitches.
Massive damage.
For 0 damage, because they shouldn't be attacking. Then your warriors are up, sir.
My warriors are going to hit them with my counteroffer to your counteroffer is go fuck yourself. Watch me whiff this so hard. No, that's a dirty 20.
On the acolytes, correct?
On the acolytes.
You just absolutely decimate this unit of acolytes.
And those were their healers, right?
Yes.
Ha ha!
Rock thrower.
Let's go. At this point, I mean, I don't think there's really anything left to do but just keep hurling rocks at this door, so. That's a 12 non-explosive.
Heard. You can see that as this kind of this rock hits, you can see that it's definitely looking pretty banged up and rough. You guys have been, while not as effective as the first couple of shots, still been hitting it aggressively. So it's looking bent and damaged. Assassins.
Let's do it. Make more bitches dead. 16.
Check Crusaders.
The Crusaders, we're in a little bit of a pickle here, aren't we? I think the Crusaders are going to continue to fight the Guardians. For another dirty 20.
On the Guardians, check. Again, just hacking into these guys with no problems. Kites.
Okay, the kites are going to kind of U-turn and go back over the door and kind of just hang out in the middle of it out front, and as they fly over to try and drop another bomb on it. That's an 18.
And that's on the gate. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that with the
Correct.
explosive?
With the explosive. They have one left after this.
And you said it was what now? An
18.
18, yeah. Okay. You see as these kites fly over and they drop one of these explosives, and it kind of lands in the dust where some of the rocks and stuff have hit. And you see that the base of the gate just gets completely blown off, and the rest of it kind of falls out and lands flat on the ground.
We have a way in.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
With that, do you guys want to move in, or do you want to keep working on this siege and clear out some of these other guys? Either way is fine. We just will switch a little bit.
Is there any indication sort of if these units are going to be falling back now that the gate's busted?
Go ahead and give me a perception check from Laya.
That is just a 13.
From everything that you see, it doesn't seem like any of them are falling back. Actually, who just went your kites? You do see some additional units like standing in the gateway, so you're not sure if they're going to come out or what's going on. But you can't tell either way what if they're going to fall back or if they're just going to keep fighting.
I think, and feel free to chime in, fearless adventuring compatriots. I think we should at least take care of these knights that are behind our lines before we rush in.
Yeah, I think
the
doing
last
another
thing that I
round.
would want is for the outside forces to sort of rally, because we kind of have the upper hand out here now. But
Yeah,
if we give
I'm
them the opportunity
definitely.
to rally and then come in behind us, that would be bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, let's
definitely
set up our
leaning
people.
towards cleaning up a little more.
Yep.
Check. Then on
Agreedo.
that note, constructs.
Oh, I guess we'll dip back a little bit and attack these guardians. 20, not natural.
An Eldritch 20.
You see as these guardians are kind of engaged with the Crusaders, and you see the constructs just walking up behind them and just like kind of pounds one of the guys just into the ground. Stalkers.
Fucking do your work. Or, don't. That's fine too, I guess. 10.
That's on the Guardians. That is enough to still do damage. Bloodhunters.
Wish these guys would have been doing work the whole time. Bloodhunters, let's rip apart those Guardians again.
Heard.
Make them dead. It's 17.
Also does work. The enemy knights go. Let's see. These ones are going to attack the Circle Guardians. And these ones by the artillery are actually going to rout.
Yes.
The Circle Guardians will take 1 loss. And that is artillery.
Well, now that the gate's already open, I think I'll just try to finish off those knights that are running away.
Heard.
You sure will.
Why are you running? Don't run away from me. That's a nat 1. So a 6.
Just trying to scare him a little bit, that's all.
My shots are so poor that they're like, wait, we can take these guys. And they turn around and come back.
Maybe they're not so scary after all.
High or low?
Low.
Nothing happens.
Everything seems fine.
Everything seems perfectly normal.
Not that I immediately saw.
Scouts.
Excellent reference.
Yeah, I think the scouts, they're just gonna dive bomb on those mages again.
Hell yeah.
That's a 22.
E34.
You see these scouts shifted into these storm crows, just turning these battle mages up on the parapets into sheets of paper. It is very not pretty. Guardians. Your guardians.
It looked pretty pretty to me, but yeah, let's we'll just attack those knights.
Go for it.
That's that's an 11.
That will still do damage. Check. Let's see. It is now my guardians.
You leave my stalkers alone.
Don't talk to me or my stalkers ever again.
Ever again.
The constructs, the Bloodhunters, and the Stalkers will all take 1 loss.
Wow.
Let's see. Battle Mages. Zam, high or low?
I think it's hello.
Hi, I guess.
You see, as your kites are flying over these battle mages, that one of them starts to like conjure up this fireball, and just in the panic of like the wall shaking from the explosion, instead of throwing it up towards the kites, just happens to like let it drop, and it falls at their feet, and it kills 2 of them.
What a dummy.
Damn, dude.
Idiot.
God, get fucked, nerd.
Priests.
Priests are going to... Let's see. Let me do some quick measuring.
Quick maths.
Let's see. My 5-foot circle just nicks the edge of the circle guardians. Would I have to move to heal them?
No, that's good.
Do they need healing?
Yes, they are down 1 right now.
All right. Yeah, man, we hit the Circle Guardians. One of those Age of Empires 2 chants. One of them turns from red to blue, but they're fully healed.
Let's see.
Thanks.
Enemy zealots.
Get away from me!
I doubt the zealots can hit flying though, right?
They can't. They're just moving out the gate.
Yeah.
Nerds.
And then your warriors will take 1 loss.
All right.
And then there's no more acolytes, so back to warriors.
The warriors are going to attack the zealots in kind for 12.
Check. They take 1 loss. Throwers.
So hear me out.
Get those knights. Get 'em.
Listening.
How close is Orlo to the battlefield? And is he like near the throwers?
Zam, no!
Damn, yes!
Wild.
You are probably 120-ish feet away, which is more than close enough for Orlo to move.
You notice one of the rock throwers casting a large shadow.
Ducky, I have a question about this. So, say the rock thrower picks up Orlo and he throws him, and then like
That would
Orlo's
be an
like,
insane plan.
it would be an insane plan. Nobody would do that. That would
Nobody
be
would
crazy.
ever do that.
And Orlo's in the air and he sees a shadow. Can he shadow step to that shadow and remain like not flying through the air anymore?
And resist the falling damage?
Or is it like Portal rules?
So hear me out.
He maintains his momentum, just goes.
I do need to know. I do need to know the answer to this. I do need to know the answer to that. But Orlo is trying to aim for the kites so he can grab onto the kites and break his fall. He is also going to prepare one of the explosives. So as he's getting hurled through the air, he's going to, as he's going through the air, he's going to throw the explosive at the zealots, get caught by the kites, and then try and shadow step through the gate.
Badass.
Wild. You take 18d6 fall damage.
I will preface this by saying I will let you do this, but if you fuck up the rolls, it is going to be bad.
Okay. That's cool.
Zam, this character will only get to die once. So think about, like, it's either this or you roll a 2 against a crab.
So just think about the stupidest death you can think of. And we're here.
No. I think you should do it. I think it would be fucking rad.
Also, you can hear me out on this real quick. You still have the carriage and can put everyone in your pocket while you do it.
I am not getting in that carriage. I do not trust Orlo.
I've spent enough time between that man's cheeks. I do not.
I thought that was Roland.
All of us.
Yeah. What do you want to do, Orlo?
Except for me. Like, can we cast Mending on it and fix it? Is that, like, that bad, or?
It's, if you fuck it up, depending on what you fuck up, will depend on how much damage Orlo will take. And it is going to range from a lot to not a ton, but just putting you in a very bad place. Because you have to remember, this is still a field full of enemies.
Can I drink one of my potions beforehand, too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, as I'm running over. Okay, so I'm going to, as I'm running towards the rock thrower, I'm going to chug the silver root extract with the green leaf vine, which creates an aura of protection and grants me temporary hit points.
Okay.
So take that into account as well. And we're going to do this. Because why not? And if I get fucked, I get fucked. I've only had this character for a couple years. Like, whatever.
That's D&D, baby.
So first thing, go ahead and roll an attack for the rock throwers.
13.
Check. And you're going towards the kites, right?
Correct.
So give me... First, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I love how Burke is just super excited, and I am like the most anxious I've ever been in my life.
14.
Okay. Then go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Easy.
Nat 1.
Nat 20. Plus 6, 26.
Easy.
Orlo's
That's
a beast.
26.
Orlo's a beast.
Then with that, as Orlo is flung out of the rock, first of all, let's do this.
Let's go.
The first thing that happens is you see Orlo standing there, the group of you, and he's staring at this rock thrower. And you see him just jingling around in his pockets, pulls out a potion, and just starts dead sprinting.
I can picture the three of us being like, Orlo, no!
Yeah. Laya's full on, like, I'm just gonna yell, Orlo, don't!
You do, like...
roll and say, I'll give you 5 gold if he makes it.
That's insane. Roland's like, it's okay, Laya. He's going to be fine. And then he whispers to Emmerin, I'll give you 5 gold if he makes it.
Orlo runs towards the rock thrower, does like a side straddle hop up into it as it's about to launch. shoots him into the sky, directly towards the kites. Orlo, what happens as you reach the kites? What is your plan here?
So Orlo just is like flying through the air with one of the bombs, just like ah, and he's just like
Jam.
just yeah, like Mike Jordan, fucking Air Jordan logo through the air, and just spikes this bomb right at like in the center of those zealots. And then with his other hand kind of like grabs for the kites to kind of grab onto one and like slow him down a little bit, like while the bomb explodes. And then waits for the dust to settle before moving on.
Does
to the
he
next
look
action.
at the explosion?
I mean, he's kind of facing it. He doesn't really have an option at this point. Now, if he was playing this unsafe, he would shadow step in before the explosion happens, but he's not going to do that.
I'm glad to hear that Orlo's taking the conservative approach to having himself launched into the battlefield via siege engine. Once again, a very level-headed decision from our elephant friend.
You encouraged it.
Yeah, because it's funny.
It is in fact funny.
I'm not going to do this because I don't feel like rolling this many dice right now, because I would have to do it one at a time because I haven't bought a whole shitload of dice yet. But just know that you kill every one of the zealots.
Nice.
And it does 20d6 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's fucking cool.
You grab a hold of the kite. It slows you down. You feel and feel the explosion below you as it kind of like lifts the kites up with the heat and the force. And then you are hanging from one of the kites, kind of drifting down a little bit more quickly than you would like, but you are a lot heavier than those kites are expected to hold. What do you want to do from here, Orlo?
I want to try and shadow step through the gates if I see any sort of dim light or shadows to step into from the kite.
Yeah, you absolutely can. The wall itself at this point in the day it casts a shadow enough that you're more than able to do.
Okay. So Orlo's within the walls. Come on in, guys.
Wyatt is too young to have a heart attack, and you're gonna make it happen.
It was fun though.
Roland kind of pats Laia on the shoulder and says, "See, I told you he'd make it. Good old Orlo." And then he leans over and he hands Emmerin 5 gold.